Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. So for the first time in a while, there's actually some news happening with Cartoon Network. So as you may or may not have known already, Total Drama is having a new show come out, well, a new season of the show come out in 2018, 2019. They haven't really specified. Well, today we have confirmation that it will be coming to Cartoon Network in 2018. Now, you may be wondering, hey, DC Network, what's this new Total Drama about? Well, it's called Total Drama Daycare. And there's so far, all that I know of, there's one promotional image of it. I can't put it on screen due to copyright issues, but I will leave a link to the image in the description below. And I honestly really don't know how to feel about this, because when I heard they were making a new Total Drama, I was like, oh, that's actually pretty good, because a lot of Cartoon Network shows are like aimed towards younger children, and Total Dramas aimed towards obviously an older audience than the shows like Ben 10 reboot and Powerpuff Girls reboot are. So obviously it's more of a mature audience watching Total Drama, or at least that's what the demographic is. Well, now we got Total Drama Daycare. Is it still going to be the same type of show? Because like I said before, Total Drama is not being made towards the same demographic that a show like the Ben 10 reboot is being made for. It's being made for an older audience. So is it still going to have those more mature themes that Total Drama had? Like more, I would say the show's aimed towards teenagers, right? Is it still going to be that the themes are like, hey, look, this happened to this character. There's like all these romantic interests going on. Because now it's daycare. Total Drama Daycare. What? Just like, I don't know. It's like, it depends, because I don't know how to feel about this, because on the surface it's like, why? But we don't know anything about it, so I kind of don't want to judge a book by its cover, but at the same time it's like, you gotta give me something to work with here. Because first glance at this Total Drama Daycare, I'm thinking, why? Like I said before, why are they doing this? Total Drama's a show that it's supposed to be a cartoon that's supposed to be a reality TV show with these teenagers, with all this romantic interest happening and all this other junk happening in it. And it was a good show, right? Now all of a sudden you're changing the formula. Like I said before in many other videos, when you're reviving a show or doing reboot of a show, you can't change the formula. I mean, yeah, you can a little bit. Say the show came out, for example, say DuckTales came out in 1980s, I believe, and then the new DuckTales is in 2017. Obviously, you're going to change the formula a little bit to shift towards the current demographic, because obviously the world's not the same in animation as it was 30 years ago or 40 years ago. So, but the thing is, Total Drama came out in the late 2000s. I believe on Cartoon Network, Total Drama came out in 2008, Total Drama Island. I mean, yeah, granted, animation has changed since 2008. I think it's gotten worse since then. But do you really have to adjust and make your show worse? I mean, granted, like I said before, I'm trying not to judge a book by its cover. But at the same time, it's like, you got to give me something to work with. Because if it's like when the Ben 10 reboot first got announced. I remember hearing there's a new Ben 10, and I was just like, yes, Ben 10's my favorite franchise, my favorite show, my favorite Cartoon Network show. I'm so happy there's going to be a new Ben 10. Then I saw the image and I'm like, oof. I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm kind of like disappointed this is the route they're going. And it's the same thing with this. I'm happy, and I think it's cool that Total Drama is coming back, because it's like, oh, that brings a different, that's a different genre to Cartoon Network. That's something totally different from what they have now. But it's like, looking at the first glimpse of it, I'm just like, is that really the route you wanted to go in? Is that really the route you thought was best for the show? Because I don't know, is it going to be 11-minute episodes now? Because it's a daycare? Oh, they're like, oh, this is a daycare, so our audience is now going to be younger, so they don't have an attention span of, a teenager, like the old show was geared towards, so now we're going to have to make it 11 minutes long. That's not true. I watched the old show when I was younger. I was perfectly fine watching it. I comprehended most of the stuff, except if there were any, like, adult jokes in it. Those probably went right over my head, but besides that, I mean, come on. You can't change, like I said, you can't change the formula so drastically when the show is, the first show came out less than 10 years ago. Well, exactly 10 years, actually. It's going to be at least for Cartoon Network, the 10-year anniversary from when it aired in Cartoon Network. If it came out 20, 30 years ago, I understand why you're changing the formula, but the show came out not even 10 years ago, and all of a sudden, let's change the formula, because kids are totally different today than they were 10 years ago. And yeah, things have changed, but they're not that much different. Come on. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.